So 1 2 1 2 testing. Sounds like we're okay with the sound. Sounds like looks like we pressed the button. We haven't gone green on that bit yet, but hopefully, yeah, here we go. Everything looks good there, and then go green here. It looks like there was three of you waiting in there, so that's good. I thought I'd just fire up early as I was ready. So I'll just give it a couple of seconds to see if that does come through there. Three of you sort of should appear, I would imagine, if you're there. So welcome back. Hi. Thanks ever so much for coming back. I mean, that last one, you know, was a sickener as well. So, you know, I mean, I've said previously that the fact that I play badly sometimes, I've got to be careful I stop the rock quickly, because otherwise, you know, I'm likely to lose subscribers and stuff just through not playing well. Although I guess, you know, some people might just be entertained by the fact that I end up putting myself through it, you know, and the suffering that I end up with. Some people might be, you know, they might find that quite funny. So the way I see it is, just if I entertain you one way or the other, then I'm happy, you know, because that's what it's all about. You know, it's just sort of give share to others some sort of feelings and enjoyment out of the game. And I know I sort of always enjoyed watching others do it, you know, and sort of their reactions and stuff. So, and as well as the learning of it all, you know, sort of maybe picking up tips and tricks, you know, lower players than me. So yeah, I always enjoy playing anyway, and sort of having you guys. Sorry I didn't come back into the chat there, Dobby. If you do come back, I apologise. Sort of not sort of. I think I did sort of respond briefly at the end there, but yeah, obviously it was a bit of a painful loss anyway. But I was thinking, I think the key thing in that game was that was that the one with the general where it got sort of taken early. I'll have to sort of review it exactly. I might have sort of lost track of already what the games were previously. So I think in that one as well, definitely a key moment was losing the spy to that scout. So yeah, I'll have to review that one carefully and see what happened. But I mean, I was closing in, I was close, but no cigar. So yeah, feel free to let me know what you thought about that one. What was the problem, the real problem? But good to see you there then, three of you. So I'm just going to send out our tweet now before we just get going. Replace excuses with effort, I've gone for this time. So let me know what you think about that one, guys, and we'll see what responses we get out of the world of Twitter on that one. So we're going to get cracking, go straight in here. I need to start getting up this. I really need to go up and stay up now. I mean, silver captain, taking myself backwards today, so I need to get going, get cracking, get as many. I mean, I've only got about 2 hours now left to play. Time's whizzing by tonight, so I'd like lots of little quickies or easy ones, and you know, just chalk them all up on the board. I think we're 2-1 today now, of one win, or did I have 2 wins? I can't remember now. It's a shame, those heavy losses like that, they can sort of knock me for 6 a bit, and I sort of lose track of what I've done previously totally, you know, just sort of thinking about those. So we did have a little bit of a blip with the internet, so I hope that doesn't happen again as well. I'd like to get them all done and dusted tidily, you know. But yeah, welcome, as I say. Thanks for being here. If you're new through Twitter, I always say this anyway, apologies to all the regulars, but it's just so that people know it that come along that are new. You know, feel free to subscribe and give a thumbs up, be much appreciated. Any comments in the live chat there. I'm hoping to get to 50 subscribers by Christmas. I'm on a mission, I'm on a goal to do that, so all of your support, if you aren't subbed already, would be greatly appreciated. I would just like to do it as a challenge to see if I can get there, and also you'll get a reward, because I'm going to be wearing a ridiculous Santa Claus hat through the Christmas period, and we're going to be doing friendly game. I'm going to be doing friendly games, so if you want to do a friendly game as well, that's on offer. Right, so someone higher than me at last, well, with a 50-50 ratio. I want, you know, to be honest, part of me wants these players above me, because then if I do get the victories, I'll get the bigger points, you know, the bigger payoff. So silver marshal here, you see, that's what I should be sitting in, silver marshal, chipping away trying to get into gold. I mean, I don't know if I've played particularly badly. I mean, Obviously I have to get the losses, but oh, got one of these things happening again. Oh, that'd be a shame. I mean, my stream health seems to be low as well, so oh dear, not a good sign. So okay, here we go then, guys. I wonder if that was me. That was, yeah, I have to be careful of those sort of moments, because it does sometimes, when I go back in, seem to have used up my buffer, you know. So alright, well, I'm going to just press up with the sergeant. And then, yeah, what I'm going to do is do it this way. That was the other thing I did realise I did wrong previously, was that I didn't sort of cover when I went in with the general. I should have put up a fake spy, you know. Done it that way. So, alright, well, if I go... let me see. He doesn't know what the, oh, he does know what the sergeant is, yeah. So let's see if he's going to go in on it or not. Alright, so I'm just going to sort of check what we got there. Okay, so I mean, I may sort of just move my colonel up one. Oh right, okay, yeah, that was probably a bit foolish actually. But I may be able to sort of get that captain in a moment with a major, and I'll just use that captain down the flank. Let's see here. Yeah, actually what I want to do is get this colonel up. So if that comes down, I'm covered there. Let's go along here. Put a bit of force on here. It's probably going to come along. Alright, so we go down. Okay, so we've got a bomb there. Okay, so let's just see now then what's going to be happening here. What he's got coming down. Now, yeah, now out of the two of these, what I want to do is sort of press up with this one, I guess. Maybe bring it round the other way. Yeah, cover it and then attack with something sort of, yeah, next to it. So if it does get sort of taken, well, actually I won't be able to sort of go in on it now necessarily. Not the correct way that I wanted anyway. Yeah, it's not the correct way I really wanted. Let's check what type of player he is, if he's a bluffer. Okay. So, well, this is a bit more tricky than I'd hoped. Because I was hoping to obviously sort of go down there and do stuff. So I just need to think what's going to be the best way. I mean, I might just sort of take this one out. Because I mean, if I'd go for this, he's got a sort of colonel or whatever in there, then I'm left then with not really being able to sort of do much else. So I think what I may do is just get the minor upman in there, because I can then sort of start to go again down there. Alright, so I mean, he bluffed me the first time, so alright, well, let me sort of bring him back down here then. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he may be potentially doing it there as well that way. So let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, I don't want to risk that. And obviously I've got to hope that he doesn't go after the captain and along there now, because I could lose some material in there. But I wonder what this is behind here now. Sorry about this one, guys. It's already leaving me a little bit perplexed about what to do. Okay, so I mean, he's probably going to just attack it with whatever that is. But I mean, you know, he's faced here with, if this is the general covering this major and this is my marshal, he could potentially lose it, you know. Oh, okay. So, well, that's handy then. So now one of those is going to be munched for us. And that'll be perfect. So now, yeah, he's looking to cut. He was coming in again there, though. So, I mean, I would say no. But I mean, this is what we can do with these colonels. Is we can sort of use them aggressively. To find out, you know, that it's not, you know, it's easy to be sort of scared about doing it. So that's the key, is to not be concerned about doing it, and then obviously realize the value of the information. So I'm going to take this captain now. So that's good. We've got that major there, so that's handy. What I may do then is sort of start to fake. In actual fact, yeah, I could have maybe got him on the 2 square rule, but I want to try and sort of bait him into my general, obviously. Now, what that would mean as well is, if this is cover, let's see here what's happening. Yes, it's interesting here then. So I mean, I've got that major advantage, so I could sort of potentially use that, you know, obviously. Now what I do want to do is get my route clear. Okay, so alright, well, I mean, the possibility of his marshal covering there on that side is quite high, you know. So I mean, it could even be this one coming in, really. Alright, okay, so that's the colonel. So I wonder if he's going to sort of come round. And look for something there, yeah. Alright, so I mean, you know, I could technically, if I wanted to, sort of go you know, do the exchange on the colonel. Okay, well, alright, well, I mean, what I may do then is maybe sort of mobilize my marshal then, or at least sort of again fake with a marshal. Sort of try and drag him, I guess. Let's see what's going to happen. I mean, this is the one that potentially could be the Marshall, and the way he's sort of covered. So I'll just sort of take it easy. I mean, it's probably a tester. And what I may do is just start to get a scout up here on this, just so we can establish where we are. Now, we did know that that was a captain down there. So let's move this up. He had a captain here. So right, so this is now the colonel here. Yes, I mean, I could sort of make a charge on this stuff. I need to get the route clear though. Let's sort of make a charge for it. I mean, if it's the general down there, it's obviously unlucky for me. Okay, so yeah, he's just moved that back. So again, we may have cover in here, obviously now. So I'm just going to sort of retreat again there. Okay. Well, he's already sort of tested that was a captain anyway. So okay, well, I mean, if he comes down now for this exchange, obviously, then I can sort of look to do that, I guess. Let's see what's going to do here. Yeah, let's just take this way. And just sort of force him a little bit here, you know, to do something. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if he wants to sort of come down for that captain, then okay, well, that's handy now. What I may do is just start to like get my Marshal now then in a position for dealing maybe with that, you know. Let's see what which was the one now that the one that I wanted to get a fix on that was over here. I've sort of lost track of that now. So yeah, he's now sort of coming again, probably with something. So I'm just going to play it easy here. But we know this is a colonel. So I mean, what I'm hoping to do is obviously think of the best way around it. Maybe sort of put some pressure on with the Louis, so that it forces him down onto the Marshal. I mean, I'm a bit worried because obviously once the Marshal's revealed, then the general's going to be coming in. But I mean, I suppose I could look to just take it out then. I've got to get, if I can get this colonel, I mean, what I may do is try and maybe come round just to test on that. I mean, I've got a feeling that is the Marshal now. So yeah, let's do this then, see what this is here. If it is the Marshal, then what I'll make sure I do is when I come in for that colonel, that I do it with the Marshal. If it's a spy, then I'm laughing here, you know, obviously. Okay, it is, yeah. So alright, so the potential here then obviously for this plan that I've got. What's that likely to be? I'm not sure. But what I can do is, yeah, sort of potentially go in with the marshal, get the colonel, and then do an exchange. Yeah, and then that'll work out right. Then it'll still be on the 2 square rule then as well, I believe. So let's do that. Oh, right, okay, well, so then that's fine then, because, well, I mean, he'll obviously look to come in, I guess, with his spy, but, possibly not, no. Oh, okay, so I can do it this way though, because yeah, I've got my general sort of covered anyway, so I can get his colonel now, so that's good. Excuse me, a bit of coffee grain going down the wrong way there, guys. So okay, so yeah, that's good. And then, oh, okay, so, well, is that what he's saying there, that he's got his spy behind? So alright, well, if he wants to do that, then I can still alright, well, is he now saying that's his general down there, I guess, is he? I mean, or a colonel. But yeah, no, this is handy now, because I can get this major as well, and whatever's behind it. If he wants to do an exchange, that would be good. Well, I'm not going to concern myself about the captain. And then, I mean, I imagine that's a spy, to be honest, because, you know, he was sort of protecting an area down there. So, alright, well then now I can sort of come back, I guess, and get rid of all of this down here if I want to. Okay, that's a captain there then. I mean, actually, probably the better one would be to do it with the marshal, just in case it's the general. Mind you, if it was the general, he would have backed out, wouldn't he? So, yeah, let me just sort of, I mean, I'm going to need to bring this over here now anyway. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I want to keep that in defence, really. Use my general, try and get his general done and dusted then, and then, I mean, I'm up the colonel and the major. It should be enough, you know, to sort of chip away. Just get my defences in. Let's see what this. I mean, this is a colonel. Okay. So now he's moving out with it. But I mean, if that was a general, I mean, is it worth the risk? I mean, he knew it was a colonel, I guess, you know. I'm up a colonel anyway. Oh no! Oh no! Oh darn it! Oh no, why on earth did I do that? Oh dear. Well, I mean, I have to sort of, yeah, force the exchange on him. And then sort of go from there, you know. And now he's sort of looking to come in with his marshal. So I'm just going to sort of protect against that. So, well, that is a shame. But I mean, we got the potential here, you know. Let's see, what's he got here? If he goes that way and that way, he's going to come out there. You can sort of snag whatever that is. Alright, well I'm going to have to sort of force him again for the exchange on that one. Oh dear, why did I do that without knowing? It was unnecessary, it really was unnecessary for me. I could have just waited. Sorry about that, guys. What have I done there? I'm my own worst enemy here with these errors, you know. Oh, okay, so he's now looking to do the exchange. So I might just check what this is. I mean, this may be the kernel. Because I need to be aware of, yeah, sort of if it comes in, you know. But what's the other things? I'm up on him a Louis and 2 miners, so I shouldn't be afraid of doing the exchanges. But I need to find the kernel. Yeah, okay, so there is the kernel. So right then, so that's basically everything kind of sorted now. We can kind of come in now and defend everything else. I've got to be okay about everything here now. The only other thing will be is I need to protect against a miner now down here. Oh dear. Yeah, see, that's the only thing here that I need to be aware of. Alright, so yeah, I want to chase him down on these, pin it. Possibly, yeah, I might be able to sort of force grab one of those before he can get anything. Okay, so that's just a spy. I mean, if he wants to go after that miner, can do. I mean, yeah, now this is going to even up on the captains. So, but I may be able to then sort of pin him if he goes for those. Yeah, I mean, if I go this way, okay, so this thing gonna go down, I guess. And I mean, I've sort of letting him out. He wants to go down. That'll be fine. I mean, he'll have to sort of potentially lotto. I mean, I can let him sort of do stuff. That way. I mean, obviously, if he wants to take that risk. But he hasn't gained a great deal. I mean, he hasn't got the majors that I wanted to salvage. So okay, all right. Well, that's fine then. So he's only got a he's got the captain advantage now. So yeah. I mean, the thing I need to do is get my majors in a spot now where you know, I can do something with them that's going to sort of be effective, you know. So, alright, well let me go push this out now, see if I can get it to go round and up. In actual fact, I may have sort of, yeah, made that kind of worse for myself, really. But yeah, what I can do is just sort of get him to either go back up or along now, and then that will give me a chance to get this major round and protect here. Okay, so he wants to go after that bomb, doesn't he? So I mean, I guess I can sort of press up now, not worry too much. If he wants to do the okay, yeah, so alright, well I'm just going to sort of have to do this for the time being, because you know, I just want to make sure they're right. So actually what I may do, yeah, is start to press down with this miner now, because we know that that was a bomb down there, I believe. Just sort of move this away. If he wants to sort of come down chasing, then I'll just go after that, force that, and then, you know, then at least I can sort of do that. Is he going to want a lotto? Let's see here what he's going to do. I mean, I'm hoping obviously that he's going to want a lotto now. So let's get this done and dusted. I mean, if it's a miner, yeah, so okay. Let's get, I don't want to do a misclick there. So alright, so now then, yeah, I'm going to stop everything else that's coming in now. We know he's got the majors. I mean, this miner now potentially sort of fodder, you know. I may just sort of bring this captain back round. I mean, he's got the one captain advantage, but I think overall piece wise I've got more on him. So let's see what we got here. Is this going to get attacked, I wonder? I mean, he could have a potential flag. Okay. So yeah, bomb wise, I mean, I haven't discovered a great deal. But I am up a major, so I mean, you know, if I can sort of get that major done and dusted now. Yeah, so that's good. So alright, so now the two captains obviously are in play. I mean, I could sort of start to look to get those. Scout wise, he has still got 2 scouts. So I mean, I don't want to necessarily move too many pieces. Let's see, I mean, he may just be scouting here anyway. Yeah, okay, so he's scouting with a sergeant sort of thing, yeah. So I mean, I'm hoping he's going to lotto in sort of frustration here. I mean, we've got a potential for 3 other bombs here. I've got to be careful over there that that's not a scout. And then yeah, I mean, what I may do is get this major out now, because obviously I can't let that get in danger of being pinned by this general. So I just want to be careful about that. I mean, he may, as I say, sort of just start chasing, and okay, well, He's now looking to do the exchange there, so I'm going to start to sort of go up here, and if he wants to do that, I'll just make sure that this is covered now. Okay, so yeah, he is now looking to chase again, so I'm just going to sort of bring it round. If that is a scout, then this has got to be always covered, so okay, so we can close in on this if this is a anything other than a captain. But I mean, he's looking like he's sort of going in for it. So actually what I may do, start to mobilize this miner, so to try and get in on that. Maybe move my captain along, so I've got a chance to get that away. Now this is the general, yeah, so alright, so he's now sort of letting me come in on this potentially. That's great. So that's really good news now that captain's out of the way. So if I just start to spread out a bit now, I mean, this miner may need to come back a little bit. Alright, well now there's a potential here for sort of letting me in, and then he's going to look to sort of do that again perhaps, with this potential scout down there. Alright, well if he wants to do that. Right, so Louis wise as well, I can cover down there. I mean, let me just sort of start moving in here, see what's going to move next. Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? So he's going to go there. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, I don't believe it. Oh no, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And I knew it was a scout. Oh my days, guys. Well, that one is one for the record books as the most stupid thing I've done. Oh no, I can't believe it. I've got to have a break after that, guys. It doesn't look as though it's even coming up. Oh no. Oh dear, I can't believe that. That's left me a bit shocked. Yeah, I mean, I know I should have been doing stuff more with that earlier. Oh no, that's left me a bit shaken, to be honest, you know, that I let that happen to me. I don't even know what's going on with the score or anything. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm going to have to go on a break for that one, alright? I'll see you soon. Bye.